You've been chatting about it all morning, obviously, because it's a hilarious quote. Here's Jerry Jones at the Netflix premiere of the documentary. Run it, Foxy.
Well, I do believe if we're not being looked at, then I'll do my part to get us looked at. The beautiful thing for networks or, if you will, streaming companies is that the NFL is a 365-day-a-year interest factor. A lot of programming, you have to spend as much to make it, to promote it, as you do to make it. The Cowboys are a soap opera 365
The
days.
streaming will begin
When it gets slow,
momentarily.
I'll start hearing.
Please take your seats.
And so
guy's talking over Jared.
it's wonderful to have the great athletes, have the great players. But there's something more there. There's sizzle, there's emotion. And if you will, there's controversy. That controversy is good stuff in terms of keeping and having people's attention.
The more bullshit, the better. that is good. So all anybody ever says, Swagoo, and you know this because obviously you've been in there, it's hard enough to win a game, right? That's what everybody talks about. So now the owner's coming out and actually giving away his game, and he says, hey, my game is that the controversy's good now. Let's not get this crazy. What are they talking about? Cowboys. Okay, so we take a 20, 30, 40, $64 million hit on salaries that we could have paid earlier. You know how much money we're gaining in valuation on the other side? Shit, $150 million. So you start doing the math, all of a sudden we're up $90 million. Who's smart? Me, they're dumb. But are you going to ever win that way? Are you ever going to win that way? Is this something that we all kind of thought about Jerry, but then once he says it, it's like, okay, so this has been the plan. And does it worry you that potentially you're never going to be able to win like that?
Pat, yes, because your value as a player is tied into success, bro. Like that is the awful part about what Jerry said. Yeah, you getting your money and everybody understands what you've done to promote this brand and build it. But to say that loud and in public is, Pat, you know this. I've been screaming that the Cowboys ain't trying to win the Super Bowl. And people in Dallas can't stand when I say it. Because they act like I'm lying, like I'm supposed to live in this fantasy world of, yeah, we doing what it takes to win. The blueprint is out there of how you try to win the Super Bowl. And Jerry just told everybody, yeah, it's great to have the great players and all of that, but there's more.
Sizzle. There's a little sizzle.
We not even focused on football. That's what he just said. Yeah. He said, look, yeah, we got Dak and we got CD and we got all these great players, but there's more there. Bro, we talking about football, full stop. Like there's not supposed to be more than winning and putting the best team on the field and making sure your star players are paid and you got everybody on the field. It is clarity for anybody that was on the fence about what's important in Dallas. And it's super unfortunate for players. And Pat, this is what I always say. What the hell are the coaches supposed to do with that?
Yeah, I started thinking about like Mike McCarthy there, his entire run, how'd they win that many games, his entire thing. And then you think about Shoddy. Like, I think Shoddy's going to be a good coach. I think Shoddy's going to be a good coach. I got a chance to meet him. Obviously, he's literally his entire life in the NFL. Now, I'm not saying that means he's going to be great at being a head coach, but from what I've seen from him, I think he would be a great head coach, personally.
Pat, imagine this. Imagine you coaching. This is Shoddy. Imagine you coaching in the NFL for 25 years, waiting on your opportunity, and the owner of the team that you the head coach says, winning ain't that damn important.
Controversies, what we're, little reality TV. I don't know if you know this.
More money, bro.
More money, all right,
get out of here. But I'm not surprised. Because I get my ass kicked all over the internet and all over the place when I say Dallas not trying to win a Super Bowl by my own. Some of my boys who are Cowboy fans. Boy, you ain't supposed to be saying that. What you mean they ain't trying to win? Well, they know now. Some of my boys they've given up. They're in disgust. Nice. They're right now in position of trying to find what team they're going to root for. Now I'm gonna stay with Dallas because I'm a glutton for getting my ass beat. Okay. And I love them. Okay. Right? Interesting. And all of that. But at the end of the day, I haven't been under this figment of imagination that a Super Bowl has been the most important thing to this organization. And the owner just told everybody that is true. So y'all can get off me and take that energy to Jerry.
Yeah, okay, I like that. Take the energy up top there. The guy who is We're looking at the sizzle. Now, the steak is okay. We're not going to beat Roos. We're not going to beat Roos Chris. Okay? The steak is what the steak is. What we specialize in is the sizzle. You know when that son of a bitch is coming out with the salt.
Oh yeah, salt bay.
That's what Jerry.
The fixins.
And the birthdays.
Yeah. Sword. Yeah, that's what Jerry's supposed to be a wrestling promoter. That's what he was supposed to be.
Truly.
That's what he's supposed to do.
But instead,
That's what he's supposed to do.
He bought the highest valued sports franchise in the history of sports, which is what he would look at and say, excuse me, is this not what we are all trying to accomplish here? And it's like, well, I think what a lot of people are trying to accomplish is the Super Bowl. Like, I think that's what a lot of people are looking at. And with Stephen Jones, you know him probably better than I do. I don't really know anybody down there. I've had massive respect for Jerry Jones, mostly because I respect how big of a gambler he is and how he goes all in and the type of guy he is. I think that entire thing. I watched him with Joe Buck. It was a phenomenal interview. I'm like, that guy's a dog. I'm a fan. You talk about your friends having clarity and like getting off the fence or whatever. I've had clarity. I'm like, all right, I think Jerry's lost his fastball. I think he's lost the narrative. I think Jerry has kind of lost it. Now that moves on to the boys now, the entire family, because his landman speech, from what I've been told, is how he actually felt. Like, hey, you do business with your family, you can hand it off someday. So he takes a lot of pride in that, which I respect. Is Steven going to operate the same way he is? Because I've heard Steven say some things now, right? This offseason that's like, hold on now.
Unless you've been getting the information from somebody else. Here's the conundrum, Pat. Like, we not a monolith. Like, you can like something about a person and respect something about them and hate some other shit that they do. That's just what it boils down to.
Respect.
But ultimately, when it comes to Steven, what should be different? Our valuation is $12.8 billion without winning anything of significance, right? So as a family, when you're saying we need to keep this money train that's been rolling forever rolling, there's a certain way to do it, and my dad has showed us how. Right? So you are asking him to go against the apple cart. Here's what you hope, though. You hope that Steven understands that there's collateral damage in that route. And that collateral damage is your coaches, your players, and everybody. And hopefully the money that's being spent on the Dallas Cowboys as far as how they promote it and brand it is going to start to be spent on the football team. And also the narrative of how about this, Pat? Pat, I got it figured out.
Okay.
Sitting here talking to you.
Sun Tzu. This is Sun Tzu.
Homies. Art of War.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Art of War. Right.
Rest in peace.
How about we separate? How about we just take the Dallas Cowboys and football, right? Like the building, the coaches, the players, the general manager, the head of scouting, Will McClay, and we separate that when it comes to the day-to-day operations from you trying to create drama and all of the bullshit that's going on.
So you're saying we take here's the entire facility. Remember, we got this entire thing, Jerry World.
Yeah.
We got a practice field, outside practice field right here. You can buy apartment complexes right here that overlook into the practice facility.
Yes.
Then here's an indoor practice facility, and you can actually buy VIP tickets that you can overlook the practice that has happened. Now, I will tell you, I think they are the only company or team in the history to ever let people watch their practice if you pay an amount of money, or let you live next to their practice if you pay a certain amount of money. What you're saying is, let's take these fields keep the apartments, keep the VIP perch. Yeah, have them just look at a building. Take the fields, there we go. Take the fields, take them down the street, have them down here, and let Jerry do his shit up here. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or just go practice at one of the high schools when nobody's there.
Oh,
okay.
Nice. They're very nice.
Jerry,
We got 13, 14 high schools here. I'm 5 minutes away from where you just showed. It's a lot of places they could practice. Remove them. Just isolate that part of it, and then when the cameras come on, you can say what you want to say.
Which way are you? Nah, let's not give away too much. We don't need to give it away.
No, we can't.
Yeah,
Pat, and Pat, listen, you run up on this house, it's a problem.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. Yeah, we're down there in Texas. I understand. I completely understand. Yeah. Yeah, we're out here in Indiana. I very much understand. All right, let's go around the NFL other than just the Dallas Cowboys. And once again, we just spent 15 minutes on Jerry Jones right there. And he said, boom, these puppets, just like I fucking said.
Thank you.
Just like I said I would do, they did. takes his thing off, eats an egg McMuffin with salt on it,
Yep.
extra salt.
Puppets.